Yes, 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 man. It's Triple B here, yeah? Talking about boxing. The only truth teller on the internet. Or at least well, no, not the only one, but one of the few, yeah? So, this message from Tyson Fury to Usyk has been coming out. It's on his Twitter, I think. Now, let's have a little look at it, and then I'll tell you what I think of it.
Usyk, middleweight. You say you want the WBC, and it's held by gypsies. It is held by gypsies. It's held by the Gypsy King, and it's held tightly, grasped tight. And all road leads to a 7-foot behemoth that will absolutely destroy you, middleweight. Middleweight, you will get smashed to bits. You say you wanted to fight me after you beat the bodybuilder. Called me out on television. And now you're being a little bitch pussy boy. Running. Hiding. Saying you've got injuries. You ain't got no injuries. You had a sparring contest. Get out and fight in December. You let your mouth go. Now let's back it up. See if you can back it up, middleweight. Doesn't matter if it's December or April or August next year. The outcome will be the same. I will obliterate you. I'm a 7-foot, 20-stone behemoth, and I will destroy you, middleweight. Find your balls. Come see me. Bitch.
So, I mean, everyone, Tyson Fury is like, he likes attention, to be honest, and that's okay, man. The point is everyone's brought up now, these days. Talk about themselves on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is. Tyson's no different. Obviously, he might train 2 hours a day, but then he's got the whole day left. So, it's understandable. And, having a bit of beef and, gets you views, gets you attention. So, I'm not hating on Tyson Fury necessarily. What he says in it, he says he's 7 foot and 20 stone. He does get close to 20 stone, but 7 foot. I've known people that take pictures with him and I've hung out with him, and they say he's 6'7". So I don't know where the 7 foot thing comes from. And he's calling out Usyk. He's calling out Usyk, right, to fight him in December. That's obviously not going to happen. Usyk wants to take a bit of time off and all that, and that's fair enough. But I mean, I'd like to see it in the new year. Yeah. I like to see it in the new year. Also, Tyson Fury got called out by Manuel, a.k.a. Mahmoud Shah, a Syrian guy who looks like an aging gigolo. The kind of guy that, most of his clients, he's a male prostitute, are like 70-plus women with money that he smashes. But there's a few things that stood out here in this video. Number one, he goes on about gypsy, and that means like Irish traveller. Issues. I'm the Gypsy King. You have to fight us Gypsy Kings, us Gypsy people. It's held by Gypsy people, and we've got to understand, right, is that the Irish traveller population and Romany as well are, especially in the UK and Ireland, right? They've got their own community. And I respect the fact that they keep to their own rules, their own community, and they sort out their own beefs. It's what they're not affected that much by the NWO machinations, propaganda, and all that. I mean, half of them can't read anyway, even you notice they've been targeting the traveller community. When I say they, I mean the mainstream media, the elitists, and they've got all these programs about travellers and trying to portray them as being, sexually immoral, this grabbing thing. And the reason is because they want to infiltrate every community, the NWO, every community, including the traveller community, which has been a hard one to penetrate because they are kind of a bit closed. But I think they see that Tyson Fury, and as I said before in my other videos, he's obviously been bought, and they're using him to manipulate those communities because he will speak to them and they respect him. And obviously they will respect him. I mean, I respect him. as a fighting man. Obviously, I'm not too happy about. If you notice about Fury's life, right, he used to dress like a JD Sports guy. Yeah? And he used to speak his mind, talking about bankers, talking about batty business, talking about Jesus. And you know, he's reined that in a bit. And now he's swanning around Versace clothes. That is not by luck, it's by design. He's often said, sometimes the true Fury comes out and he says, like, I'm not interested in money. You know, as long as I've got enough for my family and all that, and, you know, a domicile, I'm okay. But then he comes back and he's wearing Versace clothes, silk shirts. He dresses family, right, in Versace clothes. And you know, you remember, like, when he won the title from Vladimir, that he wasn't expected to, he got absolutely abused in the press, gang stalked. You know, and they're saying this guy's terrible. He's spoken against bankers. He's spoken against Batmans. Oh, he needs to be cancelled. And people saying, oh, he shouldn't be allowed. Excuse me. Excuse me. He should be allowed to be on the Sports Personality of the Year at the BBC, which is the most NWO controlled channel in the world, possibly. Well, at least one of them. You know, there was this guy who's what's it called? He was a triple jumper or a long jumper, and he's like, oh, I'm not going to appear on the program if Tyson Fury is, because of his homophobia, anti-Semitism, and racism. I mean, you know, this. Once your eyes open, the agenda is not hard to look at. But did Tyson sell out? Yes, I believe so. Well, no, I mean, it's obvious, man. It's obvious. He started to. Oi, Tyson, why you was talking when man's doing a video? So, you know, Tyson being bought. So now, you know, I think they're using him as an inroad to turn the travel community into NWO puppets. The other thing you note, if you look at the video, right, apart from wearing flashy clothes, what's he got? He's wearing a shirt with stars on it. Stars or pentagrams? They're pentagrams. You understand me? You see it a lot. Floyd Gay wear that when he was at the International Boxing Hall of Fame, wore a similar shirt with the stars. And you see it again and again. That's basically a pentagram. You understand that? It's a symbol. So yeah, unfortunately Tyson's bought. He also did a video about Mahmoud Shah, Manuel Shah. He's from Syria originally. I quite like him, but like I said, he looks like an aging gigolo. I mean, that's just. I mean, Manuel Shah got knocked out by Amaris Bredis, a heavyweight. You know, that's a non-fight. Has Shah been bought? Probably. You know, I'm not going to look at his Twitter, you know, and his social media posts, but he's probably been bought. Most of these guys at the top are. That's what you got to understand. The starting point is, yes, they've been bought. And if you can find any reason, why they haven't been bought, then it's interesting. But you don't make it to the top unless you've been bought and sold out. You know, everyone knows that. You get destroyed. Tyson had his family threatened. He had his money threatened. He was gang stalked. So, you know, he buckled. It's a shame, man. But anyway, there you go. Like, Fury, Usyk. I think Usyk wasn't bought. I think he is. You know, I think you have to be honest. You know, especially with the Ukraine ting and them T-shirts of the colours of freedom. But, you know, a lot of the guys do this reluctantly, and they don't want to, but they think, well, what's the alternative? My family get victimized. Some of them might get whacked. I make no money, right? So a lot of them will revert. There's many ways to get a guy on side. Well, no, but there's basically two: money and threats. Huh? When it starts becoming real, like it did with Tyson, you know, and you got family, and you're like, I can't race them. And you start off, you're like, yeah, I'll do a couple of things to them. You know, I'll do a couple of things for the NWO. Before you know it, you're fully bought. You know, and you're expendable. So, yeah, this video, I don't know, man. I mean, Fury has been boring a lot of people in boxing by talking too much. I'm retiring. Oh, no, I'm not going to fight Chisora. Oh, no, I'm retiring. Oh, I'm going to fight Usyk. I want half a billy for it. Oh, no, but I don't want to fight him. No, I do want to fight. You know, it's part of the same game anyway. It's a soap opera to just keep us, I say us, I mean the populace, you know, looking at vacuous nonsense like this and getting obsessed with entertainment and sports, bread and circus. I've said that many times, you know, rather than on the real things, which is the psychological manipulation, the economic manipulation, the political manipulation, and how people are being brainwashed and indoctrinated. Anyway, peace in the Middle East.